Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. We are here. Oh man, what a session! We are here with all of the crew of the Wreckless. That'll be the only time I say that statement tonight. Everybody, take a look at your camera, wave, and say "Arr."
Arr.
Arg.
Welcome. For those that have no idea what this is, hi, we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties, this many, living, existing, and breathing, for those that do in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So we welcome you. Hi, welcome. Before we get started, some announcements. Let's see. First and foremost, we are not having a session this Wednesday. Technically, we are having a session, but we're going to actually do that as a little bit more of like a kind of hang out, get together, talk about some stuff with the Mongoose crew. So it will not be streamed, I guess. But I promise you, where they have left off, we will pause and come back to on that stream the following week. So that's the plan, anyways. So I'll be taking a week off on there, so that there's another week before I kill them all, which I will be doing to the best of my abilities. Just kidding.
Believe in you, Joe. You got it.
Yeah.
Better mongoose than us. Someone has to be sacrificed, guys.
Yeah.
I
Love
played
you,
the
mongoose.
Also, I mean, I guess that kind of falls into line. If you haven't seen the video from our TikTok and Instagram down below, that is primarily our little like Halloween sort of thing of that fight, that scuffle, where they're dealing with what has now become an evil dryad, as well as some lycanthropic creatures, including a werewombat.
Oh no.
Yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, Instagram and TikTok down there, go ahead and check those out. It's a long story at it's a long story _TTRPG. Also, I believe I'm able to talk about this. Let me actually just check one quick thing here, because there was a thing that said, don't talk about this.
Like you have to remind yourself in a note to tell you.
Well,
not to
yeah, it's like saying, what can I not say?
In the meantime, guys, apparently wombats can run 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're super fast.
So scale that up.
Wow.
When they want to, for like a short distance.
Right. But that's enough to.
Hey, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Oh, they're crazy impressive creatures. This will be the 20th, 27th time we've been talking about wombats on this channel, because they're great.
They're the ones that poop cubes, right?
Sure.
They do poop cubes.
Hey,
Did I miss that lesson in animal?
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah,
here's
you did.
another
Your animal class, yeah.
animal fun fact. Hippopotamuses, their sweat is pink.
No, we're talking about wombats, Sarah.
Okay,
Get your hippo facts out of here.
fine.
Thank you for the hippo facts, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Wombats have a specific sort of calcified kind of bone sort of part of their rear end, which they use to kill their kill predators that are going after them. So when they go into their burrowing holes, the predators come after them, and then they quite literally twerk them to death.
Yep.
It's kind of funny.
The more you know.
That's iconic.
Yeah. So I'll be honest with you, reading this email, I'm not entirely sure if I can talk about it, but there is something that will be happening on Start Playing very soon. November 10th, I think, is the thing on that. So I'll put it this way. If you or anyone you know are interested in learning how to play D&D, for those that have never played before and want kind of a shorter sort of like, it might be around, I'm just going to say it might be on all of these, just a heads up. It might be around 2 hours. It's like a shortened sort of version, but a kind of a crash course on being able to learn how to play a D&D, run by yours truly. just keep in touch. It'll be announced. I'll start playing pretty soon, but also I'll announce as soon as I can here on setting that up. So
Yeah, he's great. He even taught me.
well, don't claim that. All right. Cool. That is, I think that's it for announcements. Yeah, we're off. Yeah. Cool. Also, I hope everybody had an awesome Halloween, awesome and safe Halloween break. I'm excited to kind of get back into it. So, before we jump into tonight's session, if you're wanting to support the channel, the best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. And then obviously check out that Instagram and TikTok down below. But you can also just say hi if you're watching the live stream. Feel free to jump in and say hi. I'll try to give you a wave or something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So before we jump into what is going to be probably the most bonkers session I've ever run, maybe. We need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So, Dan, please take it away.
The dread, Joe. Just putting that right over there. Okay, great. Okay. So last session we being the Wreckless were on the moon. We had traveled up to the moon. Some may say inadvertently, some may say not. And where we had run into the encounter with Watchers. Watchers are these kind of godlike creatures, and watched the last session to kind of get the hold of that. But we ended up losing one of our party members, longtime party member Nala, we recently found out one of the Watchers, and she decided to stay back, kind of in exchange for our lives. So we picked up our session with the Wreckless, kind of heading back to, I guess, go back to the world, go back to where we were at, and try to figure out what we're going to do next, with a lot of emotions and stuff hanging over our heads. And as we were,
no. Is
Oh,
everybody?
no. What?
I lost a couple people.
Oh, can you hear me? Should I keep going?
Yep, you're good. Yep, everybody came back now.
Okay.
Might have been just me. Sorry, game.
Oh, good. So we're there. We're ready to head back, and the party is kind of holding hands, getting ready to, link together so we don't lose each other, etc. To go back. And as we do, there is a bright light that kind of comes in front of us. Some of the party members decide to look up into the light to see what might be there, and others don't. And as we do, we get a quick little snapshot into kind of the mindset of where we're at. Zed is angry. Zed was kind of the reason why we're up here. He had an inkling of a Watcher who was part of his prior life timeline. He brought us up until he felt closer, and then he kind of now is getting pushed away and punted away. Zed looked into the light and just wasn't man enough or whatever to deal with it, and immediately passed out. Ogra then looked at it as well, and holding hands, she slipped, and basically she then got teleported and kind of disappeared away from the group. Carr holding on to Zed. Carr was kind of just thinking of losing Nala in the conversation of what if and what could have been and what should I have said, what should I have done, should I have, and kind of playing that horrible game in his mind in that track. He was holding on to Kobamu and Zed, and they ended up teleporting the three of them together. Carr's arm being snapped almost in half, broken, but still fortunately on his body by Kobamu holding on, as those three of them just kind of disappeared and shunted off together. Whereas, and then we went to Horus, and Horus was in an interesting situation where he was witnessing people that had come together in moments of strife, but then also was a realization of, hey, this is a way I can maybe get out of here and go do my own thing. But he decided to stick with the party, as he also kind of looked up and was able to kind of see through the light into what he saw there, and he, during his teleportation, he then ended up finding Ogra's hand, and they went together. Right before they all disappeared, Horus was able, Carr at first was able to kind of see what appeared to be the Watchers watching us, as if looking like a jury or some sort of panel looking at us, and he looked directly at the character of Eshin, the same one that Zed had been looking for, who initially looked rather stoic and like a judge, and then kind of almost as if seeing where he was going, showed signs of worry, which is not foreboding at all for Carr and Zed, who are total best friends, by the way. They love each other a lot. a real lot right now. And then Horace had a kind of interesting perspective. As he was leaving, he noticed one of them. I believe it was Snorri that he noticed. And he noticed them that they were looking at him with interest. I believe the analogy was like wardens who were impressed with a jailbreak attempt, even though it didn't quite work. They said, "Hey, it was a good try, kid." And as he goes away, as he goes and finds Ogra sees that it looks like Horace is confident and he believes they can do it, while inside Horace is panicking. So I'll transition kind of. So those two groups kind of got teleported off of the moon. And so the one group is Kar, Kobamu, and Zed, who are hurtling towards something that is red and looks rather barren. And ends up being a long stretch of deserts off on a new continent that we have not been to before or knew much about at all. The content of Abravar, I believe, is we would eventually learn to be this, and they would come down and basically hurtling to the sky. So a really good position. Fortunately, Kar had wings, used a little bit of Barrow's knowledge to speak to a scientist of some sorts, and in a way, basically was used Kobamu to kind of help slow himself down. He kind of worked using gust of wind to slow himself down, and kind of then shunted Kobamu, went off and said, "Kobamu, I'm going to find you soon." Kobamu himself wasn't worried about it. He's just going to hurtle to the grounds with very expeditiously and die. And he's Kobamu. He'll come back, no problem like that. Zed and an unconscious Zed, still unconscious Zed, and Kar land. And Kar witnesses a town that is very foreign to him. It looks a little bit like what could have been something built on the Isles, if that was built on the Isles, had a lot longer to build and was all metal and was reflective and was in the middle of a desert. And so he, dragging Zed's body back, he set himself off to find Kobamu in the direction, and ended up meeting some of the locals. And they spent a little bit of time. I think we met the local named by Steeljaw, I think was his name. Eventually met him, and and Kar learned about what a grip whip is and how he was no longer in Kansas anymore, you could say. And so there was a bit of a like, wow, you have no idea what's going on. And Kar's like, yeah, and you have no idea who I am. And this is all kind of weird, but they kind of figured it out. Enough. They realized that handshakes are universal, and they went out on the grip whip to go get Kobamu, who at the time Steeljaw thought was like, oh, not a problem, just a brassborn, which whatever is a brassborn, I don't know, but if Kobamu isn't that, maybe, I don't know. And so while they were out going that, Zed woke up. So Zed was again unconscious, and he had some buckets of water, I think, or pockets of water around him. He woke up and proceeded to immediately terrorize a poor little half man, half boy, he's a boy with mechanical implants or whatever. Terrorize him as best as he could, while also learning about what are the weapons? What do you got to weapons? What can I weapon? How can I weapon more here in this random place I am? And he learned about the art of a chainsaw and of guns and of other such devices that should not be in Zed's hands, but probably will do good in Zed's hands. Eventually, Kar came back after the conversation, and Kar and Zed shared a lot of barbs back at one another. Despite being there together and professing that they were relations, they did not seem to like one another at all, for reasons, good reasons be that they are. And they, again, learned they're on this new place. They are nowhere near the Isles. They are nowhere near home, and those people don't know what home is. So I believe that's about where they are. They've gotten Kobamu off of the grip whip to resurrect safely in a nice, cool spot for him, as they figure out, like, what the hell do we do next? The other group was Ogra and Horace, who were plummeting towards the earth as well. They were heading towards more forested, mountainous regions. And as they started to go down, Ogra summoned, after a good couple turns of well-deserved screaming and terror, Ogra decided to summon Muffins, and got a Muffins, and then said, hey, you know what, Mr. Ace? Trust me on this. I'm going to turn you into just some gas, and you're just going to float down to some gas. And that was cool. He floated as gas. They eventually landed. As they were getting closer, they noticed a city nestled amongst the mountains, bisecting the continent of Imea, what could only be known as the Mortimer Ludus, and the town of Eriskar. I think I'm getting that right. As they landed down outside of this reputable establishment where only the good things and good magic doers go and live, as we all know. Ace was very excited to be here. He's heard about this place. This is pretty exciting. And so they landed outside the walls and approached the city. Ace kind of started pumping himself up a little bit, saying, hey, maybe I'm outside of the influence of my own family, that which we know a little bit about, but they are Isles-based. Pulling out a nice little signet ring and kind of talking up, wanting to seem like go to the school. Ogre was kind of following his lead, and they had a back and forth with what appeared to be the guards outside the gate. That seemed to be going fine, but the guards were really worried about Muffins, and so asked to take Muffins' armor. And Ogre said, "Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna bamf this guy out of here." Muffins disappeared, to which that seemed to relieve the guards a lot, which worked out well. At first, we weren't sure if it would, but then it decided to work out well. They let him in and brought them to said they're gonna have to write the report and tell the magistrate about it. But sure, there's gonna be no problem with that. Just hang out at the local bar or place. They ended up going to a little general store where Ace was going to be ripped off by the merchant for a couple hatchets of some sort. But after Ogre kind of caught on that, hey, 2 gold for hatchets is probably a little bit much, and that why was the store owner, who was an orc or half orc as well, said, "Oh, you'll be fine with Ogre." The owner said, "Hey, I'll give him to you for 2 silver if you just kind of basically teach Ogre how to speak properly, so I don't look bad. She doesn't make us all look bad." To which H took a little bit of a umbrage too, and said, "No, I think she's good, man." And he bought the 2 hatchets for 1 gold. They left, and they're like, "Hey, we got our little touristy map. Let's figure out where we want to go. Like, let's live it up a bit." As they then looked at someone then pointing in their direction, giving some money to the police or the guards. And then all of a sudden, like rats in a New York City subway. I don't know why I'm dragging New York, but we're going to do it. All the guards started coming out and looking at him. And so then Ace and Ogre said, "Oh, shit, we need to move." And I think we have a nice sitcom freeze frame of Ace and Ogre getting ready to run as we freeze, as the guards are chasing with batons or something. And that is where we're at. And if you're asking where Kaelinor and Riaris are, we are dead, suffocated on the moon. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Did you guys figure out your new character sheets?
Yeah, actually, we're rolling them right now.
Okay, great. Yeah, just let me know.
I'm going to be a GIF, particularly so I can sweat purple, please. That's
perfect.
my goal.
Ooh,
yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm thinking some sort of sea otter creature, some sort of artificer otter. I don't know.
Wait.
Like clamshell.
Wait. An otterficer?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
She's cooking. They're cooking.
There it is. All right, everybody, we're done here. Thanks for coming out.
I think we
Wait,
won.
just-
Nav
we're
won
done.
D&D.
This might be the only time I can throw this in there, but I have an otter tattoo with a little flower crown right above my knee.
For no
There you
reason
go.
of it not being cool, and also, but you're right, that might be the only time that
Yeah.
could come up in
Only time.
I
conversation.
don't know when
He's
else would
like,
bring that up.
it's finally happened.
It's
I've been waiting my whole life.
Picks or I don't
Payoff.
believe you, Rob.
I got you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Dan, incredible. Awesome. Unbelievable. Very, very, very nice. Please take that very well deserved and maybe well needed.
Gonna be needed. Yeah, I'm expecting.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We have an artificer. I can just make a little wing thing, right?
I'll just lay on my back. And just...
Yeah, back all hands.
Can't wait to kill that otterficer.
Oh,
no.
someone go on ChatGPT or Midjourney and make the otterficer.
Make the
Cutest
artificer.
artificer.
I mean, that's
Beautiful.
basically Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Rocket
same thing.
Raccoon's friend.
Yeah, they all become Rocket.
But with a
Cool.
happier ending.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah?
It was fun while it lasted. Now we
Yeah.
can kill this. It's all right. Yeah.
Nav?
Yes.
Dan?
It's been real.
It's been real, guys. Hey, signing off.
Except
Sarah?
we're leaving to know that I know where I'm at.
Sarah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Drew, I heard you say yeah, but Drew?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to cause trouble.
Sorry, I feel like there's an assignment I might have missed.
Yes.
Should I have written in a
Yes.
will? should I
Yeah.
write a will right now? Okay, I'll get started
You
on my
didn't
will.
hear it
guys.
in your head? He asked if we were
I
ready.
did. That's why. Ominously.
I
And
said
don't
it
leave
very
anything
loudly.
That lying scumbag Horus
I leave nothing to Horace.
What'd she say F me for?
What'd you have me for? She said F you.
Oh,
So we come back in a full-on smash cut of this electric sort of buzzing weave of light blue magic that is swirling around in a perfect sort of cylindrical space between the moon and the world below. Webs sort of moving in and between each other and kind of having that same sort of sparking kind of electric feel, but seeming massive in proportion as we zoom slowly in to see figures coming just out from the sides. As we see them drop down towards the world of Astera. Alone. As we zoom closer in, we get in, pushing through, but showing almost like the camera itself actually struggling to kind of push in through the walls of this strange tunnel. The sound becomes a deafening roar of rushing wind and that sort of that static that's moving back and forth as we look and find two figures desperately clenching, holding hands together. Riaris. You are aware that you have hold of one hand and one hand only. You feel that force that has been pushing you towards the ground at a breakneck speed all of a sudden just get even faster, as if whatever that force was that was being able to be held together, which was Kobamu, is now gone. Do you open your eyes?
Yes. I think when I feel that feeling of Kobamu being gone, yes. Open my eyes.
Kaelanor, feeling the same, that hand that had slipped out from your grasp, falling away to what may be death if they're lucky. Who knows? In this traveling cosmos, there are things that are worse than death. Flipping out from ever existing being one of them. But there's nothing you can do. Reaching wildly for a hand that's not there, as the one that is clutching yours is gripping even tighter. Do you open your eyes?
I think she does. Looking for the hand that's missing and looking to see who Riaris is still there as well.
I need a Constitution saving throw from both of you.
Okay.
I believe yours would get some paladin help.
+4. Yes, he gets a +4 with my aura.
15.
13.
As you both open your eyes, you are blinded. I'm so sorry. It would be a strength saving throw.
That would be a 19.
14 then.
Okay. As you both open your eyes, you are blinded by the flash of blue that streaks across your face. The walls themselves looking like millions or millions of these bright sort of eyes that have come together to form this line that shoots out in an encompassing sort of array, this ring around you as you are looking everywhere but down. Kaelinor, you don't see anyone.
I think she instinctively shuts her eyes again, not wanting that to be true. Like this is some weird dream they're in.
You do see that there is a figure next to you for the moment. Riaris, what are you focusing on?
So just to set the scene, I mean, so I'm opening my eyes. Am I seeing anything here? Is that what you're asking, or just in general?
In general, you see the things that I described for now.
I don't even know that I'm focusing or trying to see anything in particular. I think there's a steely aspect of just like looking ahead to be eyes open to whatever it is that is coming. And so I don't know that I'm searching for anything. I think I'm just trying to, I don't want to say be present, but I don't know. I think as much as I'm not even as focusing on what I'm seeing as much as what I'm feeling physically.
Okay. I think in this regard, not trying to necessarily focus on anything, given those roles, we're going to have you guys roll initiative.
Yippee.
16.
Oh, come on. 23.
Ironically, that may be good. Kaelinor, you are in the... Again, all of this kind of falling into maybe the timing of one long blink. Your focus being to reach out and find the other members of your crew, any of them, and coming up empty. As you close your eyes, you feel a sudden rush of cold, forceful energy. It feels like there is something that is trying to physically push you away from Riaris. And you start to lose your grip. Riaris. The reason why I had you guys roll initiative was to decide whether or not you are looking around to focus and finding something specific, or looking around and finding that Kaelinor is slipping from your grasp before being able to focus on anything else. So that initiative was perfect. Kaelinor is slipping out of your grasp before you have time to be distracted. So, Yars, as you open your eyes, you feel that ironclad grip on one side start to pull away. What do you do?
I take my other hands, my open hands, and put it underneath her on her wrist, and just put both hands on it and turn just to face her, essentially.
With that 19, you were able to pull with your might and clasp onto the bracer of Kaelinor wrapped around her arm. Kaelinor, as you feel this other hand gripping you and making sure Yars, in the idea that you could possibly be able to speak, which may be difficult in this moment, a short sort of burst of something before, in between the breath that you're holding. Is there anything that Riar says? Screams, really.
Did I feel any sort of that pull or push that Kaelinor had felt pushing away? So I would have felt everything pushing or pulling me away.
I'm going to say yes.
As I hold on, and I think I'm seeing and feeling as much the lights and everything around, I think I would just yell out, you can't have her yet. I still, and I think I trail out. I think I would say, I need her.
Okay. Kaelinor, your eyes opening seem to almost seem to kind of like pull in this problem, this moment of feeling almost disconnected. But now you are facing Riaris. Do you open your eyes?
Yes, and I think she has tucked herself into him a little bit, holding him. And her eyes are still, I think they're open.
Like you both to give me a perception check with disadvantage. DC is 17.
Nine.
16.
So close. Okay. With a 16, Riaris, as you lock eyes with Kaelinor in this moment, recognizing that there was a moment where you almost lost her along with everyone else, wherever, if they are still existing, where they are. You see two flashing blue lights just over Kaelinor's shoulder. They're about 3 inches apart. and before you're able to focus on any specifics, both of you lose consciousness. Who would like to roll this d20?
Nice.
Not true.
I will.
You will?
Okay.
Go on, Dad. I believe in
Before
you.
you give me the answer, right? So just a clarification for everybody here, right? So last session we did this as a moment of like no idea where everybody's going to end up, right? We're gonna just basically roll and see what happens, based on this like kind of like little graph I have of the world of Astera, right? Today we did not do any prep for this. It could be anywhere. I have no idea right now.
Welcome to the
Everyone
club.
place your bets. Welcome to the club, guys. Everyone place your bets. Where we going?
Place your bets. Place your bets.
All right.
Last
I got a 4.
There's
Oh no.
Okay.
We're dead. We're dead. Guys, that artifice is about to come out now.
Joe, though, that was an amazing look. We need to freeze
That
that.
was
So,
crazy
K,
look.
not this K, but the other K, if you can freeze that look. I need that
Oh
look.
my god.
But that look
I'll
as
go
a
back in
gift,
timestamp.
our emoji in our thing.
Yes, in our server. Please be Darrisful.
I think we're gonna shift like 200 years in the future, and like some ships going by, and they see bodies just floating in space like that.
We actually go to a timeline where skyscrapers are real, actually.
Oh my
We're going to
God.
That's
13
where I
billion.
am. Okay.
Oh
That's
man.
where car is.
Yeah. I just want to go to car. I just want to go to car, okay? It's what we're learning. I just want to go to car.
Sorry, I'm just adding in the NPCs that I know I'll need to have for this.
Oh boy.
So, guys, I wrote my will.
So you clearly did not come to either where we are, since he already has those NPCs up. So I'm sorry.
About those cannibals, that was a 5, right? Not a 4. That's what that was. Right?
I do have all of the. Yeah, I mean these could be, these very well could be enemies for sure. Interesting.
But we have such angelic faces, Joe. Please.
All right. Thank you for that. Kaelinor.
Oh gosh, yes, hi.
Sarah. Jack. Sorry, Car, Ogre, Kaelinor. Do that character names. Like you all to roll me a d20.
Dan, what did you do?
Nine.
19.
Hey.
Give it
6.
10 minutes, guys.
Okay. Got it.
He's triangulating.
Coordinates. The Bermuda Triangle. Does Astera have a Bermuda Triangle situation?
No.
Oh.
It might after we're done.
Ships missing. Ghosts. Oh no.
The world, the sound, the feeling, the everything around both of your heads, senses, everything start to fall away with the very last thing being the feeling of your hands clutching each other. And it fades to black. we come to a strange area, mountainous, as there is this peak kind of set in the distance, but we can see just below it a broken steeple of what may have been some sort of religious building. The representation of nature retaking its environment clearly shown in the broken ruins of this building. There is a movement in as we see the roof shattered and broken in several places, having these wet, rotted wooden beams, shingles, having a very different sort of hole in them. And we see below that another gaping hole of the floor below against these rotted, soaked from the environment. Floorboards below that broken. And we see deep, heavy, dark green leaves, shiny in appearance, building up almost as if a bushel of themselves, but sitting for some reason underneath this church. We see two figures. That are almost indecipherable in the amount of soot and dust and dirt. Kaelinor, you wake up.
I think immediately looking around and trying to find Rioris.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wonderful, I love those. A 15.
Okay. Roll me a D4.
How do we feel about a 4?
Great.
I'm so dead.
I need you to give me another con saving throw.
The artifice is becoming more and more apparent, I see. It's a 24 that con save, though.
Okay. Interesting. Great. Kaelinor, as you kind of like lift your head to look around, the first thing you notice is nothing but these deep green sort of leaves and vines that are kind of encased sort of like like on either side of your head, resting almost as if a pillow for your whole body. And there's a moment where you feel so lost that I think maybe one of the first things that comes to your head is, thank goodness this was here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you move your right leg and you feel a jolting sense of pain like you've never felt before, shooting from your ankle.
Fuck. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh no. I think she immediately goes to not grab the ankle, but tenderly touch it, and is just like checking to, doesn't know what a broken bone is, never had one of those, but is like gingerly touching it and like, ow, ow, okay. And then we'll call out, no, why would I call out? That's stupid. And it's like, you know what? Sounds like, hello? Anyone home?
You still in like a sitting position?
Yeah,
Okay, you got it.
does not get up.
Yeah. As you do so, Riaris, you hear Kaelinar's voice as it kind of like echoes and sort of reverberates as if like this kind of like backwards sort of like sound of something kind of coming into your mind slowly. As you come to, go ahead and give me a con saving throw. 2, actually.
I
Is
assume I'm not
there-
within 10 feet. Or yeah, am I?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he near-ish me?
Sure.
Not sure it's going to help a lot on the first one, which will be an 11, but the second one would be a 26.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2 separate d4s, please.
That is a 3 and a 3.
In some ways, good. In others, awful.
Not good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear that kind of like that reverberation of Kaelinar's voice kind of coming back in, as if a dream that is giving you a slow realization of reality as your eyes are kind of like fluttering open.
I think as I wake up, my first thing I do, hearing the voice, is I squeeze whatever hand was holding onto her last, and feeling it empty. I think I would then kind of push up a little, panicked, and call back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to roll. Actually, both of you guys, go ahead and roll me 2 d20s.
Each.
Yeah,
Each?
and yeah, you can tell me the total from that.
21 total.
Okay.
Hi, a 30. I rolled a nat 20 and a 10.
Go ahead and take that total from your current max HP.
Like that, you're saying like subtract that?
Yes.
Whatever I rolled minus that. Okay.
Oh damn, I don't like that. I took no damage in general the last few days.
That's great. I did. So lucky
I know
you.
you did.
Dan, on top of that, as sorry, Raylar, you're not Raylar. Riaris, as you sit up, I'm thinking about all the possibilities. Riaris, as you sit up, you immediately feel a pain that is somehow worse than what Kaelinor felt, as you feel something that you feel a couple different things. One, you feel that jolting sort of sense of pain, and then you actually feel something fighting against the weight of your leg. As you take 7 points of piercing damage on top of that, as you realize that something is in your leg. Do you look down at it?
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
You see what looks to be some sort of massive, or not massive, excuse me, but like some sort of broken piece of what you would recognize to be like this this leftover sort of wooden board, like this kind of like carpentry sort of beam that is sticking up out of your leg.
I think some blood dribbles from his mouth. Oh, that's not good. And he's kind of blinking a little bit as the world is like sitting up and feeling that the world is swimming a little bit around him.
Kaelinor, you hear that?
I think.
Oh, fuck, that's not.
Riaris, are you
Okay,
stay?
Where
Hi.
are you?
I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine. Are you okay?
I'm also fine, not fine. I don't know if I can stand at the moment.
Okay. I'll don't stay there. I will make my way over to you. Okay. Just
All right.
keep talking.
Just
I can find
careful.
you.
The floors. There's a floor through my leg, so they're not good. So just careful where you walk. All right.
Kaelinor, as Riaris says this, and Riaris, you would notice this too, as you're pretty much kind of like laying down for the most part. So looking up would be the kind of standard area. You see that there is a ceiling above you. There is a wooden ceiling, but it looks like there is a massive hole in it that is about Riaris sized. Kaelinor, Riaris is not that far away. Only about maybe, no more than, I'd say like it's probably like 5 feet in distance, but the weight of the crash that you guys kind of went into probably put up this sort of small sort of like 3-foot wall of this strange kind of plant.
She is going to very carefully stand. No, she's gonna sit in cross-legged. She is going to, like how babies fall.
Mm-hmm.
Just fall to her front, and slowly crawl, just testing out the floor in front of her with her hand, and then drag her like army crawl, kind of essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. Give me not to quite literally twist the knife here, but give me another con saving throw.
You got it. It's a 9.
Okay. You take 3 points of leftover piercing damage.
That's fair. I think she just grits through the pain.
Mm-hmm. You find Riaris. Riaris is pale. There is a clear sense of what looks to be that, you see that kind of jutting sort of splintered wood that is sticking out, sort of like facing upward, right about just above the kneecap.
I look at it and I look at him paling, and I'm like, I'm no medic, but do you want me to pull that out, or should we leave it in?
I mean, it's just the flesh wound. It's fine. It's fine. It happens all the time. It's fine. Just walk it off.
I poke it. I like gently poke the wood, actually, like very very carefully, just like it's flesh wound. Do you feel that?
Riaris,
I kill
it is
Riaris.
impossible for you to not scream out in pain.
I think I throw up. No,
Yeah.
that's nope.
Yeah.
No, nothing. It's
Okay.
I think,
Oh.
Kaelinor, at this point, you also see that there is this sort of like shine spot next to his head that you notice to be, looks like some sort of like dark liquid.
I. God damn it. Oh, God damn it, I should say. I gingerly kind of move his head to the side and look at that shining spot, and I pump in 9 points of lay on hands into him.
You got it. It was blood, about where the mouth would be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it still smells like the ocean. That's still good.
Small blessings.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. You just breathe and maybe don't move or do anything.
Why are you crawling? What's
I hurt my ankle. It's fine. Just a little.
Come here. Let me see it. There's a
No,
broken.
it's. I don't. I think so. It hurts a lot. I don't know. I've never had a broken bone, and it looks funny, and I don't really want to look at it. I think she kind of moves her leg and crawls a little further up so everyone else can look at it, and she's kind of got her eyes closed. She's like, I don't. Is it broken? Is it twisted? Is it in the wrong places?
I think I'll like bring her under and like, get her closer and I'll cast healing word as I do so. Just it's fine. It's just it's fine. It's not a problem. We'll make a splint. We'll figure it out.
Riarsh, do you look at it?
Yeah.
Give me a medicine check.
I really wanted to roll better, but that's only an 8.
Okay. Good news, you don't see any bone. Bad news, it's not quite in the right direction. Her ankle.
It's a little big, but it's wait, what foot is that? Is that your oh?
What do you mean? What is that?
No, it's fine. Sorry, I don't. It'll
We're
be
dead. We're
okay.
gonna die out here. No, we're gonna die out here. There's
fine.
no.
I mean, probably, but no, we're not. We're fine.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. What do you mean? Probably not. No one's here. The party's not here. You are on death's door. Let's be frank. And I have a busted foot.
Kaelinor, as you say this, you notice something that does freak you out. You start to feel cold.
Why is it cold? What is this? What is this feeling so sudden and new? I don't like it.
What do you mean?
Why isn't the air warm? Why isn't it humid? Where we're dying. The pneumonia. Is this pneumonia? Are we dying? We're dead. We're dead.
Okay.
We're dead, and I
We're
didn't even
not
get
going to be dead. We're not going to.
We're dead.
We got this. Okay, this is fine. This is not fine. This is very not fine. But we just gotta keep our.
We need to restrict fine from our vocabulary. You know what? We're Xing. We're crossing out fine. How did? What the? I think Caleb just kind of. Did you fall through the ceiling?
Yeah. I don't remember anything. We were on the moon.
I don't.
Okay. Shit. I mean, maybe the others are around here. We don't know. They weren't with us. They might already be here. We could just be a little off course. Okay. Do you have any rags? Do you have anything?
No.
Okay, hold on.
I will say, looking up, I mean, it's a distance away, just to kind of give a kind of an idea of your surroundings. You guys were looking kind of through that hole. I mean, you notice that the like the one rafter that is like left, that is left still standing, even kind of through the hole there. You see, there's this deep sort of brownish purple. What looks at first to be like some sort of cloth, but you notice that it is actually kind of cut with a like sort of like triangle sort of indent, almost looking like a banner of some sort inside.
Can I do I know what that is, or could I look at is like his symbology, or?
I'm gonna say no. There's no way you'd know.
How far away is it? It's up in the ceiling.
It's so it's the next floor up, so it's a ways off, but
yeah. All right, hold on. Can you just stay right there? Hold my leg down. I'm gonna go to take my armor off, essentially, to get my undershirt, and to then take that off and rip that up to use it for a rag. I want to turn my leg, or ask
you got
Caleb.
it.
Turn it.
As you do, I'm going to say, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
+4 because I'm here.
Oh, it was almost an 18. No, it wasn't.
Still a total of 12.
Yeah.
Okay. You take. So, do you want the good or the bad first?
Indifferent.
Okay. I'll give you the good first. The good thing is you notice that your back has felt weirdly kind of like tight, as if it's like sort of stuck in place, and you actually were probably originally sort of worried that you might have broken your back. And then you kind of feel yourself sort of like rolling off of something, as you feel that your lance is on the ground below you, was resting in the middle of your back. So that's the good news. It's still there. The bad news of it is that as you kind of roll off, your leg that is still having a chunk of wood sticking out of it is moved enough so that you take 9 points of piercing damage.
I think as I do that, I definitely like. There's that moment of pause of like, oh, that was terrible. My eyes go blurry a little bit, a little more blood kind of dribbles down. It's fine. It's okay. Hold on, just help me get. Ah, fuck.
You're about to faint. You know, like twist is like, wait, hold. Can you?
Oh, my back. It's not broken, is it? The lance isn't broken. Is it broken?
No, I don't think.
The lance does not
For a
seem to
minute.
be broken.
Okay.
For a minute, the thought of like, is he mocking me? It just fully crosses her head of like, bitch. The kid was fully like, what? You have healing. You've healed me before. Can you heal yourself?
Yeah, that's actually probably a good idea. I think I'm like starting to slur my words a little bit. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna...
Riaris, give me a medicine check.
I don't want to roll these dice anymore. That's not fun. It's a 10.
10. Okay, cool. Yeah, with a 10, you all you know for sure is that I mean, in some ways, you've taken enough beatings in your life that you are aware of what will be the impending sort of soreness that will last for a while, but you're not feeling it right now, which is again both good and bad. The good part of not feeling any of that is adrenaline that is shooting through your body right now. The bad part of that tells you that most likely the pain in your leg is telling your mind all you can focus on is the pain in your leg and not everything else, because it's that bad. You rolled 2 3s.
Okay,
Appreciate
you
the
look
reminder.
like you're about to pass out. That also needs to be a GIF. Just saying.
I think there's like you say that and like I almost like blank and like fall asleep and like wake back up. You know. So
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna feel better and just like touch my shoulder and try to cast healing word on myself.
Okay.
I kind of want to, if I could roll a check to see if I can even do it, because I am having a hard time concentrating right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why I'm making it worse for myself, but I want to.
If you roll a nat 20, I'll tell you something good.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a
Riarms may
gamble.
have a concussion for all we know.
I think as he's tapping his shoulder, Kaelin will put her hand kind of on his back and pumps in a final lay on hands for a singular hit point.
So if you want to give him a guidance,
I don't have guidance.
What is your... Oh, you don't have guidance. Okay.
I don't have guidance. I'm boring.
Riaris, what is your Arcana?
It's not probably pretty good. -1.
Cool. I'll give you advantage, given Kaelinor trying to.
Push a little healing.
What am I? Am I rolling just?
This would be an Arcana check to be able to
Arcana
kind of
check.
feel like even if you could cast this healing word.
That's a 6, sir.
We have advantage.
That was a 7 and a 4. I am.
Well, that's
done with
you can't blame me
those.
for that.
Like to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
you know that
maybe,
fails. You described to me how that fails.
I think it fails in that I slur my words and I try to cast it while touching the wood in my leg as I'm trying to touch my body instead, and I just have no purchase onto that. And I think it's just no ability to concentrate on that magic as my body is going into kind of I don't want to say reaction mode, but training mode. Been in these situations, so it's like, do this. I did not have magic ever before in these situations, so it's hard for me to like naturally focus on pulling that up instead of the more mechanical stuff, the tourniquets, and just finding ways to stay alive physically.
Yeah. I think because a lot of the idea of like the perception around you that you guys are getting is probably kind of coming in waves. It's not really coming all at once. As there's so many questions, but and your the pain, the for sure concussion. There's a lot of things that are kind of like coming to you in little pieces. Kaelinor, you realize at this point right now that even though you are in the basement of this place, whatever this is, that two things. One, if you've landed on this weird sort of bush, that means that something has come in, something has grown into the building. And then that's, I think in that order, that's also when you realize you can see Riaris relatively pretty well, which means that there's light in this room, which means that there's some hole, some opening somewhere. And as you start to kind of scan around, you see these bricks of this like foundation sort of piece, but there is a kind of like very wide sort of V shape at one end, about maybe 20 feet from you, of missing bricks.
And she closes it. Okay, we can get out maybe, but if you don't take another step, maybe. I don't need you dying on me again. Okay.
So take this. So I'm like, shirtless, so like ripping it up. I'm like, okay, take this, just tie it around my leg, okay, and then we'll take it out. We'll take the wood out, all right?
Okay. I begin to tie it, putting all my experience into tying knots and ropes and making it super tight like a tourniquet, and trying not to throw up at the same time.
Okay. I'm going to say with Riaris' sort of like guidance on the ability of being able to do this, give me a, you do not need to roll a medicine check here. I would say that this is a sleight of hand check with the advantage that Riaris is giving you.
Okay.
To prep for what will inevitably be happening. Riaris, give me a survival check.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Beautiful, guys. Okay, cool. This nothing about this area right now, which is not a lot to see, but nothing looks particularly familiar here. Riaris, sorry, actually we'll do this in order from Kaelinor's. Kaelinor, you're able to tie this sort of like tourniquet to Riaris's leg, or just above where that wound is. And you're able to do so with little motion to the leg. So there's no, there's no mechanical pain from this. There's definitely some stress, but yeah. So with that, you're able to do so, and you feel pretty confident that it is the best it could possibly be. Riaris, with that 20, you know it's got to come out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And 2, this is what the survival is for. You have no clue where you are. Which means if you scream, it could very well let any enemy or wild beast of any sort let them know where you are.
I think I give, I look down at the tourniquet and think about tightening up, but I feel the tightness, and I think there's a moment of just like trusting Kayla knows what she's doing, take another scrap of it. Ball up more of the shirt, whatever. I just kind of look Kayla in the eyes. And, okay, we gotta pull it out. I'm gonna bite on this and just do it. I think. Can I pull it down? Okay, just not up, just down. It's gonna be fine. I just do it.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
Kainal begins muttering a prayer. While she's doing this, I'm going to cast a Prayer of Healing, because I forgot I had that spell, as I get ready to push this down. And whilst I'm muttering this prayer, there is a small break where I just go, and I look at your eyes before I do this. I was like, on 3, I'm going to do it. Begin muttering this prayer. And I just go 1, 2, and I push it down. I do not do it on 3,
Okay.
as this prayer is being said.
You cast Prayer of Healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Riaris, give me one more Constitution saving throw to maintain consciousness.
Con, that will be a 27. 19 on the die.
The surprise may have helped. Not preparing for the pain that would be coming in, but you scream and wince, and the balled up cloth that is in your mouth is able to keep that sound to not travel outside of this room. But there's a moment I'm going to ask Riaris, obviously, I assume not staring at your leg unless you're crazy. What are you staring at?
I am staring directly at Kalinar.
Okay.
Just looking her right in the eyes, not staring at my leg at all.
Okay. As Kalinor is getting ready and casting that prayer of healing, Riar said, like, you give me a perception check with advantage. You're going to see something no matter what.
17 and 2, so 23.
23. Awesome. You see 2 things. One, from where Kalinor is at, Kalinor is kind of like over you. So from the sort of northern peripheral of your eyesight, you're noticing something like a very warm sort of orange light start to gleam, and it's from the area of where the hole is above. It reminds you of torchlight or candlelight that is starting to light as soon as Kalinor casts that spell. The other thing is that you see what looks like an outline of a you're used to seeing yourself in varying places, but you see what looks to be what could only really be defined as a intense sort of outline of this white, too dark, very translucent, short humanoid figure, placing a hand on Kailanor's shoulder as she's pulling the piece of wood out. Looking at this figure, you see representations of what looks to be a very thick beard that is tied in a singular braid all the way down. Very relaxed, common looking clothes. And even though this figure is clearly not physically there in some aspects, you see the eyes of this figure looks wet and shiny. And you see him give you a nod and then disappear. We'll pause you guys there. You guys good?
Hey, we made it, guys. We're
made
good,
it.
right? Yeah.
I got so excited to find my artificer. First time.
I mean, you're not out yet, but you know.
Oh, brother.
Cool. Ogra and Horus. Please roll me initiative.
$12.
Okay.
9.
All right. Horus, as you are turning and looking, you are seeing that there are guards that are sort of approaching as you are nearing sort of this crowded area. This area seems to be busy traffic, but you have no idea, no concept of whether or not this is normal sort of traffic in this way. And if it is, then the guards are probably experts in being able to kind of move through and being able to kind of figure that out. You have just turned to Ogra to try to let her know what is happening as you see what has now become a total of 6 guards about 30 feet away from your position. What do you do?
Are there any, maybe like on a second story, like windows that look like it could be a place of residence or something like that?
A balcony?
Yeah, like a balcony or something like that.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of the shops around here kind of give that sort of vibe of shop on the first floor, housing on the second. So you can see a couple different balconies. I'd say the closest one to you is about maybe 20 feet, honestly.
All right. I am going to step in front of Ogra so that her back is to the guards and I'm facing them. And then I am going to like bend over to pretend like I'm lacing my boot. And I'm going to use minor illusion to just have the most blood-curdling lady scream come from a balcony, screaming for help.
Incredible. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, cool. More than you know, considering recent situations in Ariscar. Cool. You do so. That is just a spell. You absolutely do it. As you do, go ahead and give me a. I'm going to say this isn't necessarily a performance check. This is a. I want it to be something that's going to be based for you. So go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your spell casting modifier.
Alrighty.
This is going to be the DC that they have to beat to know.
All right. My spell casting modifier is the like plus to hit DC, right?
Not the plus to hit. It is not the spell attack, spell casting modifier.
Oh, fine. Okay, I see it. So that is a 22 total.
Okay. I said 6, right? Wow. Okay.
Like
Right.
it's essentially look over there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it is also that sort of sound. You immediately start to see, you hear gasps as you see people all kind of looking in that direction for that. I assume empty sort of balcony was probably what you were trying to aim for, right?
Yeah.
As it sounds like it was mostly trying to like coming from inside the house. As you do that, you see all of the guards kind of turn and look in that direction. You're not entirely sure if they're going to break off and handle that or not, but it seems like they definitely are aware something's going on. You'll find out how well you did on their turn.
Okay. And then I'll like stand up and like try to take Ogre by the hand and like to be like run and like try to walk off. And I imagine she's probably much sturdier than I am. So I doubt we'll be moving until she makes it her decision to run.
I will say, I will make this easier in saying like, so dragging someone would be, that is willing would be half your movement. However, this crowd is heavy. So in this, I'm going to say it is quarter of your movement.
Then I don't grab her by the hand. I just run, and then I turn and like I start, weaving through the crowd, but like looking back to try and make sure that she can still keep an eye on me. I don't want to get lost from her, but just try to distance myself from them.
Cool. So I'm going to say the distance kind of helps with what would eventually be the like stealth check. 30 feet of movement for Horus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So halved to 15. So you're able to get like 15 feet away from Ogre, as a vantage point, not like you're trying to get away from Ogre, but 15 points away from Ogre is where you're able to end your turn with, unless there's anything else.
That's it.
Awesome. Very cool. Ogre, before your turn, it is the guards. The guards, 22? 22 is an insane number. In my head, I was like, okay, cool. So they have, they're a little bit smarter than like average. You still see two figures, one of which seems to be wearing, they all seem to be wearing very, very, not richly adorned, but very clean guard uniforms. There are like pauldrons that are much smaller, functional, but very clean, very polished silver, big sort of like pointed silver helms. As you see, as you turn and look, and you're seeing for the first time what's happening here, and you see that 4 of the guards immediately start to rush in that direction, but 2 make eye contact with you and are moving to you. I'm going to... Cool. Awesome. All right. None of them seem to have the presence to be able to force the crowd to get out of the way. So they are still having to move with... they're still moving through difficult terrain, basically like half their movement. But with the dash, they are able to reach you, Ogra. As you see pikes pointed in your direction, or actually spears, we'll just kind of keep them as sort of a short thing, pointed in your direction, and you hear in a loud sort of booming voice, both of them yell, "Halt! Stop where you are."
Horse is her only ally right now, and she says, "Sorry," and I cast blindness on them at third level, so I get both of them.
You got it. What's the save?
It's not that great, but 14 con save.
Okay, cool.
Leave.
All right. These are guards. They're pretty tanky. Let's see how they do. What does it look like, your blindness?
I think Ogra like puts her hands in her pocket, and when she does this, like putting her hands up, she has like glitter or like paint supplies, and she just does this.
Cool. As you do so, you see one of the guards is able to kind of duck their helm slightly as the paint kind of hits over the top sort of metal and spreads out. What color is it?
I want to say it's like a mix of different colors, so it's like rainbow, like smattering of blues and purple, so it just looks like they've gone to like Burning Man or something.
Okay, so we'll say blue and purple just to keep things sort of
Yeah,
cool. As you do so, so that like kind of hits the front of their helm. The other one fully blasted in the face, cannot see at all. So there is one. They're both within 5 feet of you, but one is blinded, one is not.
Okay, then Ogra runs away the same direction the horses.
Okay. There is one guard that is going to take an attack of opportunity on you. And I will tell you that these guards do have Sentinel. That is an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Ogre, as you turn to flee, you feel there is a sharp pain in the back of your head. As you you take 10 points of damage. That is notably non-lethal.
Okay.
But that hit kind of sends you sort of to your knees for the moment. You're not prone, but you are stopped in place.
I think she just goes, "Oh!"
Okay. Does that end your turn?
One sec. Bonus actions, if I have anything else. No, I do not, because I don't want to inflict damage on these guys and make it worse.
Okay. You got it. With that, we are back up to Horus. Horus, you have a decision to make. There is one guard that is on Ogra. Another guard that is blinded for the moment. 4 other guards are not that far away. You have a choice at this moment to save Ogra now or to try to save Ogra later. I think you saw the non-lethal damage. I'll say that.
I'm gonna like raise a hand up and just like squeeze in the air, and use momentary stasis on the one guard who can see.
Okay.
To try and, what does it say? Incapacitate him, and has a speed of 0. Is the effect it will have on him. And the
Okay.
DC is a Constitution saving throw of 16. So we're back at Constitution, but I
All right.
also don't want to hurt anybody. So
Yeah. Cool. I will say this is something that Ogre would definitely not be able to kind of tell, so I didn't even have I didn't even have a roll for this. But Horace, go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you do that.
a natural 20 for a 28.
Incredible. Cool. See one small thing here. Okay, I'm going to make a ruling here. It's tricky because I would say, like, rules is written, it's hard to say whether or not this is not technically a spell. However, it is something that's using magical energy here. So for the sake of, we'll say the story on this, with a natural 20, you notice that there is something on their hip that seems to shine brightly in response to this, as you see that figure's eyes immediately start to kind of like look in your direction. They're going to have advantage on this roll.
Okay. Bit of warding magic, eh?
What's the total?
For the
Or what's the DC? Excuse me. I have the total. What's the DC?
16.
21.
All right.
With a 21, this figure is noticing that sort of a whoom, and you see him unbuckle something out from his belt and put it up into the air in front of his face as it breaks apart and sprinkles to the ground in this like sort of like golden sort of shimmer. Whatever it is no longer there.
Okay.
I will say
I can
in
work with that.
the
I can work with that.
you also see, because the nat 20 is great, you also see the fact that it has been broken seems to shock the guard.
Okay. I am not giving up on Ogre yet, so I will stay where I'm at.
Okay, you got it. The guard captain, which is the person that had that on them, is now trying to rally some of the troops that had sort of gone to sort of find that missing person. So basically, yelling guards to me. I'm gonna roll a DC for all of the guards that are left here. Okay. Okay. Only one other guard comes up. As they do, so that's 3 guards total. One of them being blinded, the other two, fine. Blindness. This blindness, deafness, right? Ogre.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 2 of the figures are now kind of closing the distance with you, and both of them are going to try to grapple you, Ogre. So that is we're still 2014 rules. Thank God, because 2024 grapple rules is weird. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check against their athletics.
What's better? You're the same. That's a 8.
For your athletics?
Yeah, I have a +2 and I rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're rolling with advantage because they're helping each other out in this, and so with that, they both are able to grapple you together. As the third is rolling his con save to end his blindness with a nat 1. He is screaming. It is just paint. Like, you know, it's just paint. He is screaming like. I think he's probably just yelling like, "I've been stabbed! I've been stabbed! They stabbed my eyes!" As I'm gonna say the nat 1, they start running in a random direction. So in that regard, it is now 2, but both of them seem to have a full hold on you. Stating to you at the end of your turn, stating to you, magic outside of school grounds is prohibited. You're coming with us.
Ogre's never been to school.
Joe's like, scene, done.
You broke Joe. Wonderful. So we win at D&D.
And scene.
Ogre's going to detention.
Hey, did you guys hear what I said?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
No magic
Sorry
outside.
about
You gotta
Yeah.
break me out of detention.
That is the end of the turn. Ogre, it's your turn.
There we go. Ogre says, Ogre's never been to school.
Okay.
But her action, just checking something on a spell. Okay, so they would know I'd be casting it. I wouldn't be able to because they have me in a grapple.
Yeah, they specifically seem to go for your hands. They know where to grab for spellcasters.
Yeah. Okay.
That's your turn. What do you do?
Ogre doesn't want to hurt these guys. She'll go, Ogre will go with you as long as she can take a nap so she can call a friend, or could you have a sending spell so Ogre can call her friends?
Okay.
The infamous one phone call.
I assume that means that Ogre is complying.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt these guys.
Yeah, fair. So with that, Ogre is Ogre. You can Horace. You can hear Ogre complying. With the wanting the phone call. And we'll say Ogre, that ends your turn as you are like shifted away with 2 of them behind your back. You see them, Horace, you see them facing a direction away from you.
So I stand there a little confused because they have seemingly forgotten about me. My pride takes a little hit. I am going to like sort of try to like, what am I talking about? I'm a wizard. I have a familiar. I am going to let Amidala slither down and
just try to follow them.
Yeah, and I am going to like try and go off and I guess I have to be within 100 feet of her, so I will like try to stalk them like off to the side, like on the other side of the street, but sort of kind of like watching.
Okay.
where they try to take her and like the general vicinity. Like if I see a building that looks like it would be a building that people get taken to be locked up and take their one phone call.
You got it. So, for clarification, the familiar can travel further. It's 100 feet for you to be able to communicate with it telepathically. So
Right,
there is sort of a moment of like, and this is just like want to make sure the freedom of what you have here. You could just say, Amidala, trail them, and then when you come back to that area, like trying to find, you're basically kind of like opening up, like as long as I'm within 100 feet. And you also like you've been in some capacity of a culture that is very similar to this in a way of like you feel like the jailhouse would be like noticeable.
Yeah.
So your call.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Like, I know she can go with them, but yeah, I'll come like check in later to try to do the communion with her to see if I can
Okay,
find out where she is and what she's seeing.
you got it. So Horace, as you start to kind of disappear into the crowd, are you trying to find like a place of rest? Are you trying to just find a place like just close enough to be able to kind of like lay low and sort of figure out what to do next?
Uh,
Are you trying to go straight to the Ludus? Are you saying sorry, Ogra, and just going?
nah, I'm not gonna do ogre like that. I'm gonna uh like dip into a shop or something and just trying to blend in until the area dies down until I see like the guards run off.
You got it.
Okay.
Cool. You see, there's a figure that seems to move out of a door, and that door kind of has this little sort of like jingling sort of bell to it, giving you the sign that it would be something that would be like some sort of shop that a lot of people will go into. I'd say in the like in the concept of like the time to be able to like you see there is a sign, but I don't think the specific sign really worries you. It's just that it's a shop.
Mm-hmm.
So as you start to move towards that, you move towards the door. I'm going to say this figure is kind of like now standing out sort of in front of the shop and staring down the ways where that sound was coming from, where there's, guards, and now carrying, taking away a half-orc woman.
Is it the same shop we just left?
No, that'd be crazy. Cool. Okay, cool. We'll put it this way. Actually, Horace, as you try to kind of like slip around them to sort of move in, are you trying to be stealthy here?
It's like one of those things where I don't want to look like I'm sneaking.
Right.
I
So
want to
more
look
deception.
yeah, it would be
You got
deception. I'm trying to look casual.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead and give me a. Okay, that's great. So I'll mark that for what they're rolling. Go ahead and roll me a deception roll.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool. With a dirty 20, you move past it. You're able to kind of like grab the door just as it's about to kind of close and sort of move your way in to the point that you actually are able to keep the bell even from ringing. As we see a figure of this tiefling woman, deep sort of bluish green skin, wearing what looks to be like very like loose fitting sort of clothes now, staring down the alleyway in the direction of the commotion. And we'll pause you there.
She's got a picture.
Nice. Meanwhile, you know it's coming. Car, Zed, you are, as I imagine to be, on what could be probably the furthest corners of the room as possible in this rather large, I'd say like a double, like sort of double car garage sort of size. Car, you sort of standing close by to this very, I don't want to say very dead, very unconscious, not currently alive, Ursa Thry. Zed, you are kind of like inspecting and sort of like looking around the shop, but I think Zed, at this point, you'll notice that you'll notice that Car isn't really engaging, I'd say. How long do we let this go on for?
Well, right now, Zed's in a place he doesn't know, and he's seen a thing called a chainsaw that's kind of piqued his interest a little bit. So I feel like that might be in the back of his mind, or just like, it's like he's going to talk to him or talk to himself and just not even care.
Yep, so Zed is allowing this to go on for a long time because Zed is not aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Car.
Car has no intention of talking to Zed right now. At all. He's
So
not saying a damn word.
So I think in the camera sort of view of this moment, it is it's kind of like one of those scenes where the viewer is looking and like wondering if the actors know that they're on camera right now.
Valid.
Like the scene is supposed to start and you guys are just kind of wandering around. Like one of you guys is wandering around, the other person's like, did you guys forget your line? Like what's, and this lasts for, I'd say like a minute or so. A good long minute. If you imagine a minute on camera, that's a long time. Then you hear there is the sound and sight of the garage door opening slowly. As you see a figure kind of peek their head under and move their way into the garage. This has been probably about maybe in game, probably about maybe an hour later, honestly. We'll say 30 minutes actually. That's an easier. Cool. As you see the figure walk in, you see that this figure has a deep red cloak that is draping their shoulders down to their sides. You can see some very dark olive skin from the hands, and the hands look very humanoid. But as the figure lowers their cowl, you notice okay, hold on. Go. I definitely thought I had this character set up. Okay. You notice a very odd looking metal sort of gizmo on her left eye as this figure walks in.
Okay. By her movement, does she seem to be coming for us or for the people that were helping us?
Once she gets to the other side of the garage door, she kind of just stops and is staring at the both of you.
Okay. Car goes, all right. And he stands up. He turns to face her, still crouched, not full height like I do today. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Car.
Yeah, I gathered that. Huh. You can call me Flinch.
Flinch. Nice to meet you, Flinch.
There's a story here for sure.
I'm sure you have one for us too. We can share stories.
I was born, I lived, I'm here. Your turn.
I was born, I lived a few times, and I'm here.
I don't know why Sai thinks I'm the one for this. What about you, Blue? Any other words other than that?
Oh, he's got a lot of them. His name's Zed. And I turned my back to her and plopped down next to Govamu.
Cool. She kind of eyes like once again like in that direction. Just kind of looks back at you, waiting for an answer.
I lived. I killed a shit ton of Merlin Loke and zombies.
Do you really think that's what I'm asking? Is how many people you killed?
I got stolen from my timeline and brought here.
Okay. All right. Cool. Is the UFO that dropped you off gonna be picking you back up soon, or?
The hell's a UFO?
You tell me.
I don't know. This chainsaw thing is the first I've ever seen. What can you gather from that?
Okay, let's try this again. Where are you from? Clearly, you guys are not from Madura. And I doubt you're from the north.
You ever heard of the Isles? Bunch of islands.
A long way from home.
Carr cocks his head when he hears that term. Like, okay, she knows where we're from. Okay. It's like,
Great.
I assume you know that.
Nope. Not till now.
yes, I do.
Okay, are you gonna give me more information then?
Carr turns around, and he's not quite his full height now, but he's getting pissed off. So he's approaching it, and he looks at her and says, "Are you going to ask better questions? Which story would you like to hear? Would you like to hear the one about the Arakaka that flew too close to the moon? Would you like to hear the one about the mudgums? What story?" And as he's saying this, things start to shift in the room. His telekinesis is acting up.
Cool. She sees that, and you see a little smile come across her lips, like kind of like a little bit of like a crazy sort of smile. Okay. All right. Aarakocra, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look. It is very odd to have anyone like you or like him anywhere near this area. So I'm not accusing. Whatever got you here must have been quite the journey. So I assume there's a reason. I'm trying to get an understanding of why.
Things start settling down. Things start settling down a little bit. But without Carr even looking at it, the chainsaw moves away from Zed.
Okay, cool.
Just slides away from him.
Yeah. Nice.
Like after everything settles down, it's like everything settles, and the chainsaw just goes.
What the hell, was that necessary?
Carr doesn't even offer a response.
Yeah, whatever. We
And
were
Oh, well, please, let the captain tell you the story. See what he can do. And then he looks up to the sky and says, I hope you're listening.
which is funny because it's also there's this like deep deep metallic sort of like dusty brown hard ceiling above you, which I think also is making it worse for Carr. Like he's in an enclosed space.
Oh yeah, and he said that on purpose because he was told specifically not to say anything about what happened. He's letting Zed bury himself. So he sits down and goes, all right, Captain.
Well, you got teleported to the moon by this magic undying bear, and then some asshole bird with a big sword told us we had to go back.
I'm going to offer Drew a chance to take that back.
I'm trying to think of what Zed would say.
You have been warned not to bring up these people.
You have been warned not to bring them up.
Alright, he'd probably be like, well, we were up there, the big moon thing, and now we're here.
Okay, I'm going to reiterate, you've been warned to not talk about what happened. Not only, I will say also this, not only you, the entire group. So what is coming out of your mouth may not just put you in jeopardy.
Can Carr see that he's sputtering?
That's up to Drew.
You like come up with words and sputtering a bit, Drew?
He's probably trying to think of how to put it, but
Okay.
not
Carr,
exactly.
He clearly has been out of the water for a while. Okay, so we were looking for a friend of ours. A magical system trying to teleport us back home. There seemed to be a flaw in it, and me and the rest of my friends got separated who knows where. Me, I point to Kobamu, my friend who's laying on the ground, and him wound up here. Just outside the desert, just outside your walls.
Okay. Question. Is your friend that you're looking for about this big?
No, I appreciate that. I don't believe. And I start going
Great,
through.
then we could be friends.
I'm pretty sure Vera is on the ship.
We're not looking for Vera, Captain. And there's such a tone, a scathing, dripping, acidic tone when he says,
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Did they come from the south?
They, my friends?
Yes. The friend that you were looking for.
No, all of the friends are on the Isles, or originated on the Isles that you seem to be familiar with.
Okay, and they're not this short.
I only know a couple people that are that short, and to my knowledge, they've never even heard of this place. As we had not either before we landed.
Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Okay, all right. So you're looking for your friends.
Well, yeah. I trust me. They would have fallen like I did. So assuming they survived, I don't know how many of them can fly. But assuming they survived, they would probably stick out like sore thumbs too. If they were here, I don't know where they are yet. I'm gonna look, but I need to make sure. And I pat Kobamu on his giant leg. I'm like, I need to make sure this one wakes up, and I just need to rest because I broke my arm.
You see her. I'm gonna have to roll a medicine check. Okay. Wow. Weird. She looks from this distance. Do you?
Can Carr pick up? I mean, Jack's picking up what's going on. Can Carr pick up because he knows about Kobamu?
Yeah, I think so.
Cigar goes, yes, I know. He's dead. He won't be for very much longer. Give him a day or two.
I don't. Okay. All right.
I don't quite understand it either, but it's just what it is.
You're not. Look, there are a couple of groups of people
All right.
that I am willing to help.
All right.
Unfortunately, I can't know that you are for or against the group, and I also don't know if I can trust you.
I don't know who the groups are. We're called the Wreckless. I doubt we're on that list of yours. I can tell you that I haven't lied to you yet, and I have no intention of doing you any harm. Would that help?
If I trusted you, that would be great.
No, yeah,
That
that's
would
true.
be all I needed.
I could be lying.
But I may not need to trust you to help you. Okay? Is he okay? And she's looking at you, Carr, and pointing at Zed.
That's a very interesting question. Define okay.
Does he need help?
In more ways than you can imagine.
What's your name?
Well, me?
Yeah.
Carr. Carr. Title is Ashwing, but Carr. Although that doesn't
Ashwing?
mean anything here. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything here, I'm sure, but
That's fucking cool, though. Ashwing?
yeah.
That's cool as hell.
Oh, all right. Thanks. Just it's my group. Anyway.
You know what? For everyone here, because I'm not trying to offend your actual name, but a lot of us actually have, kind of code names around here. Flinch isn't my actual name. I would recommend maybe just going by Ashwing around here.
All right. That's what a lot of people called me home, too. Very few people called me Carr. So sure, Ashwing. You can call me Ashwing.
That's cool. That's cool as hell. I'm gonna have a really hard time not trusting you now, or a really hard time remembering to not trust you after that.
Well,
honestly,
I'll try to make sure you don't have a reason to. As far as him, honest truth, he's extraordinarily chaotic. Probably means well. That's the best I can say about him right now without being mean. And I'm saying that loud enough for him to hear me. Just right in front of him.
you see another sort of smile kind of creep across her face. Okay, all right. Well, do you guys? I assume you don't really have any. I still don't really understand how you guys got here, but do you have any resources, any money, any I see a crossbow. I think you said like to your side, right? I see that.
I mean, I have a little bit of coin, but it's not a lot. I have skills.
Okay, I'm not looking for you to. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I can help you.
Great.
First, we're probably gonna need to get you something to blend in for when you undoubtedly are going to have to go into town.
Okay.
What do you guys kill with a chainsaw? Anyways.
Carr just shakes his head and looks down.
Nothing.
Why do you need a chainsaw? Like, what are you cutting with it? You're in a desert.
There are trees in the desert. Anyways, Okay. Yeah. All right. So we need to get you guys some clothes. Are you guys hungry? Do you guys has Sai talked to you at all about like a place to stay?
No. He's been very kind, though, if that helps. Very helpful.
Little kid's
Yeah. Well,
funny.
he's pretty chaotic. Crumb? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is coming a really tricky time for me. But you know what?
Need help?
You need something dead?
You are full crazy.
You asked if you needed help. I tried to tell you.
Yeah. No, unless you know the specifics of advanced robotics, there's not much I can do unless you have some sort of brass-born mechanic knowledge.
Half of those words mean nothing to me.
Okay.
I deal with the dead.
Okay. There's a place that I'm gonna mention that I want you to stay far away from.
All right. Why?
Okay. Just because I like you and I don't want to not like you.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
with the dead, I put them to rest. I hope them find their next where they go after they die.
Exciting.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, the religious aspects to me are all kind of lost in a way, so that still, I would recommend not,
Okay, where am I not
Anyways.
going?
For now, we'll handle where you should be going.
Okay. Fix my arm.
Oh.
I walk over to Hem and I
To her?
I cast to Car and I cast
Car, got
Cure
it.
Wounds.
Okay.
Does that unbreak my arm? I don't know how that works.
Let's do this. Zed, give me a medicine check.
That's an 18.
Okay. With an 18, there's no way to do this without Carr helping you. In terms of like Carr needs to hold his arm in a specific position for this to work. So you can heal him, but whether you're able to heal the broken part of his arm needs a little bit more positioning.
See, if you put your arm this way and you hold here, then I can push the elbow in this way. And then we just rotate it counterclockwise.
Whoa, no, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. No, it's fine. I can fix your arm. Wow. Yeah, don't do that in here or ever to anyone ever.
Or just like watch the two of them and not sure how to feel about either one of them right now. I'm gonna do something, Drew, what I don't usually do, but I'm gonna do it. Nope. Roll a 9 for insight. I just look at Drew and go. I look at Flint and go, or Flint or Flinch?
Flinch.
Flinch. I look at Flinch and go, okay, well, who can help my arm?
I can help your arm. No, I can help your arm with tools.
Tools?
You know,
What? Like
a
the chainsaw? Or the wrench?
Yeah, like the chainsaw. I'm gonna saw off his fucking arm.
Well, I guess you're gonna get that robotic arm like what's his face said.
This is your captain?
Was. And I say that with a period at the end.
They chose me to be the captain. It wasn't by choice. Oh, my choice.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fantastic surgeon, but I think I can probably help you. Let's go ahead and head in the back. And you see Flinch kind of guides you towards the same door that Sai went through.
Good luck, Car. I'll be with Kobamu.
Car stops for a moment,
You see. Go ahead.
and Car turns around and looks right at Zed and says, "If anything happens to my friend under your watch again, there will be a problem." And everything starts shaking in the room a little bit, and then goes back down. And he turns around and follows Flinch.
You see Flinch kind of like at the door, kind of like whispering, goes, I got it. He's not going anywhere. And you see her hit a remote as the door shuts behind both of you.
Okay.
Look at that. All solved.
And then you were alone with a dead panda bear.
Yep, I'm just leaning down, leaning against him, taking a nap.
All right. So with that, Car, as you head in, I'm gonna roll. Okay. All right. Not bad. Awesome. Car, give me a medicine. You know what? Actually, I'm going to give sort of a space for you to roll whatever you want, Car. As Flinch is focusing on fixing your arm, what is the thing that you're most concerned in focusing on?
Okay, well, I don't know what the hell she's doing, so the first thing I do is I give her my last bardic inspiration because she's
okay.
So, which might freak her out because, like, literally, I'm going to say the spirit that I saw coming down starts saying, like, you can do this, just because it's Car's natural state.
Okay.
That might cause disadvantage in this country.
There is a possibility of something very interesting happening here. Car, when you're asking for the bardic inspiration, or sorry, when you're kind of like pulling in another sort of spirit, there is a spirit that is around here.
Okay.
That I would like you to roll me a religion check on first.
All right. Dirty 20.
Okay. There is a figure of what looks to be an older older man, dark skin, looks somewhat like Flinch, but like in their probably about late 60s. You see this spirit has what looks to be the equivalent of like a shirt and some what looks to be like some like tech overalls, and you see very like sort of like sallow face.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Car the choice on whether or not to use this person. You don't have to.
So I'm going to use this person, but I'm going to use it differently.
Cool.
What I'm going to do is I want that spirit to tell me what would be the best thing to say to Flinch right now.
What would be the best thing to see in this room?
No, what would be the best thing for me to say to Flinch to give her my bardic inspiration? That's what I ask for. So rather than him doing it directly, he's going to whisper it in my ear and I say it to her.
You see the figure looks very shocked that you see him. In a way that you see like this figure probably has not had any sort of conversation in a good amount of years.
Okay. I'm very gentle with it.
Yeah, after some like sort of like coughing that like doesn't really need to happen, but like is trying to kind of gauge the sort of concept of like how to even converse and then what that would look like. tell her she can do anything.
All right. Thank you. Nice chatting with you. I'll be here for a while. And then I'll shift back to the, my senses back. And I say, although I think we've just met, I get the impression that you can do anything you put your mind to. I put my arm in front of her.
What did you say?
You can do anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, stick your arm out here, and she she pulls your arm a little too hard across the table.
I'll squawk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Sounds like they're having fun, Kobamu.
All about.
And how much is that Bardic? I'll go ahead and add that no matter what.
The Bardic is, I always forget because I don't roll it. Other people do. Let me find out what it is. I'm so sorry.
D8, am I?
I
D8.
think it's might be. I don't remember what it is. I'm looking it up right now though. So let me hold it. Give me just 1 second. I swear I'm looking it up.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. I should know this, but like I said, people usually do it for me. Bard. I need 2014. There it is. Yeah.
Hey, Kobamu, if I used a chainsaw in battle, do you think I'd be equal to you now?
No response.
I just picture Zed sitting on top of Kobamu
My
like the little
Bardic
girl from Totoro.
inspiration is a D8 until level.
D8, cool. Awesome. She rolled a 26
Ooh,
in her
okay.
medicine check.
Okay.
Uh,
She's doing well.
well, also, I will say above board with no modifier.
Okay.
So,
Actually, D8
so
if he wants it.
yeah. So the rolled a 19 plus 7 from the D8. So you see, like at that point, it's, okay, all right, it's like a machine. It's like a machine. Yep, there's the. Okay, all right. Ready?
I hope so.
And you feel that like, poof. As you feel your bones kind of like shift back into place. It is painful.
Oh no. Oh. All right. Well, that seems it hurt, but it feels a bit better.
Yeah. Well, cool thing is I don't have to use an oil can after, so it's great. All right. Good. Can you move it?
Yeah, a little bit, just painful. Is there something I can wrap it with?
Yeah, absolutely. And you see her take one of what looks to be many scarves she has around her and just kind of like gives that and just kind of like wraps it around you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think that was very well done. I'm impressed. I'm sure I'll be right as rain tomorrow.
Good. Okay, great. All right. Well, okay, so now we're kind of in a pickle. We need to get clothes for you.
Why? Car doesn't really wear them.
Yeah. Honestly, can I be honest? We're gonna need like a disguise for you.
Do they not like birds here?
They love birds here. It's one of their favorite delicacies.
Oh, yeah, disguise. What do I need? Like a hat and a cape? Like
Yeah, something to kind of pull away from this. So I can go and handle those things. Just the only thing is I don't really have your measurements.
measure me, I guess, right?
What's that?
Measure me then, right?
Say that again.
Measure me?
Yeah, no, I can do that. I just don't know what she measures. Okay, all right, yeah. So, and she takes way too long measuring everything. Like the length of your beak, like the like space, like how far apart your eyes are, like all these things, like, and she's just marking it all down. It's like to be safe.
Okay. But once she gets to me, I will stand full height and extend my wings fully, which might freak her out.
I think there's like a certain point where you actually like you can, but you're like knocking into the two like bunk beds that are
Yeah,
here.
so I'm like, okay, so on one side I'll go to the wall and like here's one, and then on the other one is the other.
Jesus, man, what
What are
is
you guys
it like
doing in there?
to fly? You can't hear anything.
It's really, well, I mean, it's second nature, but it's nice. Unless there's a storm. Storms are dangerous.
What I give? Okay. All right. Well, I think that's everything. I mean, you know, I measured the talons of your feet, but I think there's a good chance that she won't have that.
Okay. I mean, who's she?
Josie. She's
Should I just go to her?
You know, you could. You got a broken arm. I don't want to like. I don't know if that's, well, I mean, you know, a healing arm. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea for you to just kind of. I would definitely be going with you because otherwise you for sure will get killed.
Really?
97%.
That's not good.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a lot of money, you probably wouldn't.
What's a lot?
You have gold in the Isles, right?
Yes, we have gold pieces.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, like 5 gold.
Oh, okay. Is that like a permanent safety thing, or is that just like on a daily?
No, I'm saying like they would mug you, but they'd take your money. They wouldn't just be mad that you don't have any money, and then kill you.
I get it. Okay. Okay. Cool. I don't want to be mugged.
Yeah.
What's mugging?
No, you don't. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Robbed.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have that much. It might be dangerous for them too. And Carl like sounds honestly concerned. It wasn't like a threat. Like he's like,
yeah,
that could be bad.
She full misreads. I like you, Ashwing. This is gonna be fun. This is cool. All right. Okay. Cool. Let's. So do you want me to just go with you?
Whatever you think is best. I need some rest. I need to find my way back, and I have some ideas, but I need a clear head.
Okay. Is there any chance your friends are in the city?
Yes, I suppose they could be anywhere. But
okay.
I won't be able to figure that out. Well, I can. Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I don't want to like get on your bad side or anything, so please just take this for what it's worth. Just please understand that I'm from a completely different continent than you. Okay?
Okay.
Is there magic here?
Oh. Yeah.
Is it okay to use it?
Yeah. You see her do it like, yeah.
Okay. So if I can rest and I can access my magic again, I can at least see if they're close by. But if not, I think. And I start talking about like ley lines and spirit energy and like that. Like I think if I tie the ley lines into the way the spirits travel and.
Okay. Yep. Ashwing.
Anyway,
that's.
I think I can figure out a way to get back to them. I need some time.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Cool. You know, maybe you just stay here. Like maybe we just stay here for, you know, today. Just try to relax and figure out where to put your friend.
Which one? The dead one or the blue one?
The dead one.
Well, don't put him anywhere too far. He's gonna wake up.
I don't like that.
We didn't
I
like it
don't
either.
like that, Ashwing.
I know. That's just what happens.
Like a zombie.
No, not like a zombie.
Explain to me how it's not like a zombie.
Sure. Okay. So when you have undead like a zombie, start going into spirits not being a part of the body and reincorporating and just being under necromantic control. But if you raise somebody from the dead and then like bringing other people, like asking the spirit to re-inhabit the body and full on discourse on raising the dead versus raising the undead.
Yeah. What's very funny about this is, interesting about this, I think, is that you hear her immediately kind of like cut you off at a certain point and just be like, stop. Like passive insight, Car, you can see that this is like, she's wanting you to stop more. And it's, you're not confusing or annoying her. You're angering her.
Oh, okay. I stop immediately. I'm like, oh, well, you asked, but they are different. I promise you.
You're right. I did, but I don't need to hear about you and like from where we come from. The dead stay dead. Okay, when they die, and that's it. And then we move on. Okay.
That's what I usually help people do. That's why Kobaku freaked me out. I usually help people move on and take the spirits to where they go next. That's my job as an Ashwing.
Car, passive insight. You recognize like, oh, that definitely didn't happen with you, and whatever is going on here, like that's, you get that like sort of sense of like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm hitting some sort of trauma point. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's where I come from. That's what I help people with.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, we can't just leave them out in the desert. We can't keep them in the garage.
Why not? The garage, that works.
Because they're out right now. They're out, they're gonna the other grit whips are gonna need the garage.
Oh, can we put them somewhere like under a tarp or something?
You see your eyes kind of like shut. Yes.
I just need to be there with him. I need to make sure I'm with him.
Okay. All the time?
I don't know. No, again, I don't mean to insult you, but I don't know where we are, what your culture is. I want to make sure he's okay when he wakes up. And I also want to make sure everybody else is okay when he wakes up.
I hate this conversation. Okay, got it. Cool. Great. All right, that's fine. We'll pull some we'll just pull some cots out. This area was inhabited not too long ago, so I guess why not? Yeah, that's fine. I can tell them to just stay. It's fine. I'll tell them to stay out. Or Sai will tell them to stay out. Okay. God, so much responsibility so quickly. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I asked for it. So, all right. You need food, right? You eat. That's a crazy question. You eat.
I do eat.
Cool. All right. Have you had scorpion stew?
I haven't. Don't even know what scorpion is.
It is technically food.
Well, let's try it.
Okay. We pause from that scene briefly as we come to Zed. You are alone in this room, and there's like moments where you can hear like I think you hear the squawk of like a car, but it's so distant that you know that there's no way they went that far. So there's something about this wall that seems to be so much more heavily fortified than anything you've experienced. As you are sitting there resting on the quite honestly, like very like very fluffy body right now. Kobamu has not been more cuddly or ever. What's going through Zed's mind right now?
He's thinking about that chainsaw and how it worked, like in a battle. Honestly.
Okay. Cool. Looking at the chainsaw, you see a number of different sort of like other sort of pieces along the wall. Go ahead and give me a... I'll say nature or history or investigation.
I'll do investigation. And that's a modded 20.
Okay, cool. Looking at the tools and bits, these parts, this area of like this full-on just sort of like garage slash, you know, kind of like workhouse. Like there's a lot of like bits of machinery that don't make sense, but probably make sense to someone. There is a weird moment where Zed, I think Zed, in the idea of like focusing on that chainsaw and moving along to the other sort of pieces along the wall, I think you really try hard to get your bearings on reality here. Find something that doesn't make you feel like you're alone in an alien world where there is nothing that you recognize. And with a dirty 20, you know for sure that doesn't exist in here. It is hot, but dry. The metal is cold and hard. The machines are complicated beyond anything you've ever seen. In a weird way, you so far have not really come back down to a stair at all. You are still on a completely different planet. And with that, we're gonna take our 10-minute break. See you guys in time. Welcome back. There is a sound of grunting pain, but a moment of only a grunt, I'll say, as we kind of come back into smash cutting to this, to Kaelinor now having to cover this open wound. Riaris, you feel that now at this point, any healing that could be done to this area would leave nothing but a scar.
I think once, I don't know, if I get up, steady myself, I would then try another healing word towards it again.
You got it.
Heal myself
Yeah,
up.
go for it.
For 5 points of healing. I'll put into
Okay.
my luck.
It's enough to close the wound. You can definitely like feel it is. It is going to take some time for that to not to be fully healed. Concept in this world of like specifically mechanically handling like broken bones, things like that. We kind of have an open sort of, it depends on like what's happening in the story here. But this was a major wound.
I think I do that. Flex a little bit and it's stiff. I kind of look at Kayla and I'm like, it'll do. It'll be fine. And I just kind of look down at her ankle.
That she's not looking at. She's not even looked at it. So she's like, nope, I don't want to. I do not need to see it. It's fine. That will heal with time, right? Just pointing at Riaris is like, that's
Yeah. You did a good job. I think it was pretty clean getting it out. Thanks. That's good.
Riaris, you look at the spot where you saw something. It's gone. It disappeared very quickly.
And what about the lights? I saw lights or torchlight or something above. Is that also gone?
Yeah,
or?
that is still lit.
And so that looked like that was like the floor above us. The main first floor is where that might have been coming from. I'll point it out to Kaelinor. Hey, there's some. I don't know if it's light, but it looks different up above.
different. And she'll look up. Okay, that's. You don't think people are here? They would have. Well, we would have been dead by now, is my assumption. If it was me, I would have killed us by now. Sorry.
Well, let's hope they're not you. That didn't sound exactly like. Well, can you?
I can.
Can you walk? Should we try to split that up or do something? Here, you can lean on me. I can.
Yeah. No, I would. It's fine. I'll just hobble as much as I can and not put any weight on it as best as I can. I don't. We could split it up, but I mean, we could use. And I look at the wood that I pulled from Yaris. Is like, it feels a bit sinister to use this. Yeah.
As you like hold it up, you see it's like.
Yeah, maybe we don't. Maybe actually, you know what? I drop it. No. Actually, that feels mean.
I'm not gonna argue that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, put your arm around my shoulder. Well, we can go around. Are there stairs, or is there a way of obvious
Getting up there?
way to go up?
That's a good question. So there are the remains of stairs, but you see that it is whatever the conceptual layout of whatever was down here is completely lost from either from. It looks like if there were any furniture sort of things in it to kind of like give an idea of what this room was, it's gone now, or it's been taken, or it's been like just disappeared among the nature around here. It does feel like, given the idea of like how much this this plant as well as some others have spread. That no one would call this home. Nobody's probably called this home for years, long time. Ironically, on the other side of that, as you are noticing, trying to kind of find a way up, you do see that there is what looks to be like a hatch that ironically is closed at the top of what would be the ruined staircase. But yeah, it would be difficult trying to kind of get that out in your current state. Not impossible, just difficult. But yeah, on that front of like seeing, like, it's likely that no one has lived here for a long time. You hear this sort of strange sound that's reminiscent of like a crack of a whip in the distance. Riaris, give me give me an Arcana check. Did you say it, or you just don't want to say it?
Sorry, 13.
13. Okay. You kind of giving a face of like, nope. Continue.
Just guess,
okay.
Joe.
Yeah. 13. You noticed that there was like a little bit of the slightest sort of amount of hiss before the crack, which is not
Would
what
that
does.
hiss mean anything to me? Okay. Oh.
No, but it definitely doesn't sound natural.
And how close does it sound? Like within the building, or
definitely not?
Yeah. Okay.
It sounded like it was like I said, like it sounded like it was like a whip that was used miles away. Like it was similar to that sort of sound.
Gotcha. How big is the hole in the floor that I would assume I and or Kayla are pummeled through to get to the basement? Or are there any bigger holes, or?
It is. I would say it's roughly probably about. Let's say, given the idea that really, like, I think, like, looking at the in horror, looking at the idea of like how you might have gotten to this point, it looks like you guys crashed through the roof and then the floor, and then must have rolled away from each other. I think like the irony is like this plant and the softness of this wood may be the only reason why you're still alive. Like, it's insane to think that you fell from the sky and you're not liquid.
Yeah.
I think maybe to point my question, would it be possible to fly up through the floor?
100%. Okay. Yeah. I think the hole itself is probably around like maybe like 7 feet wide-ish.
I think I'll turn, kind of looking around, and after see nothing, I don't see another way up. Do you? This feels stupid to ask, but do you trust me? You want to get out of here?
To clarification, there is also light that is coming in from where you are in the basement with this. So there is another spot too, just to let you know.
You can crawl up. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Do I trust you? Yes. Why? What are you planning to do?
Well, that's what the trust is for.
Well, I trusted Zed, and look where that's got us.
That was what.
But you're different to Zed. Sorry.
No, I did the same thing.
Angry about it.
I want to. I don't know how good my leg's gonna work. I don't know how good your leg's gonna work. I would like to fly up out of here. Would you be agreeable to that?
Promise you won't drop me? Because I'll come back and kill you.
I promise I won't drop you.
It is only 10 feet.
We'll still come back and kill him.
That could be enough at this point. Who knows? Like, yeah.
I'll still go. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Maybe there's a town or a city nearby.
We could just get up above the roof and just see something. I don't really know where we are. None of these sounds the same. There's sounds like a whip, something far away. I don't want to get too high. I don't know if you're hearing it, but
No.
I don't know. It's
You-
weird. It's like a
What
whip,
would it-
but it's not like a snake, but it's
Kaylin, you did hear the whip.
The
That
whip.
was
I
clear.
had the whip.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I will, hearing that, I will switch my beloved Carvis ring to Echo Sensory uh, to listen out and just be better at hearing things perception wise. Okay, cool. If we fly up, I can. Carvis is wonderful. I miss him so much right now. we can. Galen just starts
okay.
breaking down.
We could cry about it later. I miss him
Well,
too. I know. It's
life
gonna.
was so much simpler. Life was so much simpler. Like, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? 3 days ago, even.
I mean, this morning it was a lot simpler. Like, yeah. Well, okay. Well, let's
Fly up,
figure out
please.
one thing at a time. All right. How?
Just carry.
Hold on. Okay. Just be careful.
I'm gonna
Careful
stay
with
still.
your. Okay.
I'm just gonna stay still. Go.
Well, that's just kind of now. I just do.
What do
Okay.
you?
Get in here. I'm just gonna like pull her in.
What is? Okay.
And as I do, like my eyes kind of start to drip, and one of them goes full black, the other kind of starts, bright golden, and the wings unfurl, and the same one's black with like atrophy, and the other is kind of the wings almost burning. I will carry her and fly up. Now,
Okay.
and I think my goal would be to go out of the building.
To go out of the building? Okay.
I don't want to
Cool.
fly way up in the sky, but I would like to go out of the building. Not
Okay.
necessarily, ideally, not like jetting up there. We'll go up to the first floor, see if there's something there as we're then going up out of the building.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So as you get to the first floor,
Okay, you heard that too, right? That's
Yeah.
it
No,
wasn't.
I don't. I don't. What? That's a clock tower. Do you? We could be near the bell tower, like the Carvis's bell.
I don't think we're that lucky, but maybe.
It's too
I'd-
cold. We wouldn't need be there. Sway was warmer.
the sound of the bell you hear is reverberating to a point that Kalinor, in your youth, you heard bells all the time along the coast. Ships coming in, ships coming out. There's something about that sound of that bell that you know it didn't physically happen. As you look around the room on the first floor and you see broken pews, a destroyed, torn up shredded bits of parchment all along this extended sort of stage that rises up just high enough for those in the pews to be able to see. Pulpit is broken and leaning, not from destruction, just age and rot, as if waiting for the slim possible chance of being used for its initial purpose one more time before dissipating into ash. Along the walls on either side, you see there are massive blankets of black, dark, burnt wood. There was a fire here. But oddly enough, you can see from the wood that has this deep sort of Bible black imprint into the floor, the ripped and shredded bits of papyrus that rest over them rest new, untouched by flames. On the left side of the roof, you see nothing. No roof at all. There is light that is shining in, kind of hitting sort of the side sort of baseboard on the opposite end. And the beam that would be there on that side, fully deteriorated. On the right side, you see remains of that beam, and that still same sort of banner. Resting unmoving. The symbol of a tree with roots going deep underground, showing some sort of relation to the understanding of nature, both above and below. Riaris, the air is thick with something that I'm not going to have you roll against. I'm going to have you just choose whether or not you recognize. Riaris is for sure sensing something, just air seems heavy here. It's death. Not by age. By force. Do you choose to fly up to the roof?
I think I pause to hover before we go up, feeling the weight of all that, and look to see Kalinor's reaction before I fly out.
Nev, I muted you. Go ahead and unmute.
I didn't get caught like a kid in class. Not at all. Don't worry about it, guys.
It's okay. Just the clacks were much
Yeah,
louder.
no. Then, oops. I think seeing the destruction and the fact it is a pulpit and religious, and the bell, I think Kaelan immediately thinks the worst, and is like, this is unnatural. This is someone did this. This isn't. We need to go. We need. We don't know where we are.
As soon as she says we need to go, I'll fly up. Continue to fly. I do not want to linger in here.
You fly up to the roof. Question of what you expect to see. I assume the expectation is more of the same.
Mhm.
And in that regard, you're not disappointed. Coming out to this brisk morning air. There's a level of fascination and horror that winds together in a way unlike anything that any of you have experienced. There are the beginnings of trees and bushes, flowers. You even see that along one of these broken, shattered walls of what was once most likely a small family home, is what looks to be a plant that is growing out of it, reaching out into what was most likely the street, now covered in bits of wood and stone. The plant itself, you can see, has these deep red berries on it. That are somehow so noticeable in this moment, even given the 50 or 60 feet up you are from it. Kaylor, you were sure, and now you know, seeing the bell in the steeple hanging, cracked and leaning to one side. I'd like you all to give me a perception check. This is a contested roll.
Is it to do with sound? Or is it sight only?
It's sight.
Okay. An 11.
You said a straight roll?
Perception.
Perception straight.
Yeah, but it's straight, yeah.
25.
Kaylor, you were distracted. I think you see the berries and the
Berries.
beauty of this nature that is taking over. And I think, following the sort of line of the street kind of going up, you see that it seems to kind of lean upwards, up a hill. It moves further up to other buildings, taller ones, larger ones that lead to a point. This rocky peak of structure stabbing into this gray, cloudy morning. Riaris, your instinct takes over as you see smoke from a fire in the distance, facing the opposite direction, further inland, west, no more than half a mile away.
I think I just whisper, almost just saying out loud, of what happened here. And I think slowly turn around as I'm flying, kind of just to get the scenery, and then point out the smoke to Kaelinor. There might be someone over there.
We could try and help, but it might be too late. This is creation through destruction. Beautiful yet tragic.
Definitely tragic. Land seems to be taking it back.
Probably will return to the land we'll see eventually. Should we go help?
Probably. As much as we can. Does any of this seem familiar to you? This area where I don't recognize it.
Parts of it seem familiar, but I don't know. We should help.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's go.
Let's you guys take those moments of conversation. Kaelinor, roll me a perception check that is related to sound.
I can do that for you, boss. It's a nat 20 for 22.
You hear a voice. It would be impossible to hear the exact words. Incredibly improbable to hear anything over the sound of the chirping birds and the blood that is still sort of pounding in your ears. But you hear something that, with a nat 20, you are sure is physically there. Voice of a young girl. Calling out. Behind her. It's not distressed. Sounds cheerful. It sounds like she's coming this way.
I assume I have been picked up Superman style, like bridal carried a little bit in Rio's arm. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and squeeze it.
What?
But you can't. You're flying. How? I think I look around for it. I wait for this girl. I'm just like, do you not hear that?
I don't. What are you hearing?
With a nat 20, you see it. A dot of black. Pale. Moving in a strange way. At first, Kaelinor, you see it as evasive. She's darting from something, zigzagging to avoid some sort of projectile that would be coming her way. And then you realize you had forgotten what skipping looks like.
I think Kaylin was seeing it. It's like, no, she's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you. And then realize it is too. It's like, oh, no.
You see her start to move over to what looks to be more of these berry trees, bushes, somewhere in between. Starts to pull some of them down. Just about maybe a quarter mile off now. Riar's, if you're following Kaelinor's eyes, you see her too.
You see her, right?
Yeah. Well, I think. Do we go down? Why is she skipping? What?
Something children I used to do when I was a kid. Didn't you, Skip? Ever?
I must have been sick that day when we learned.
Ogre feels like
I mean, but
she
this
should be a good skipper.
Here in this situation, just it says this feels not right, but I also think we need to go down. And to be honest, I don't have a whole lot left to fly, so we might need to go down anyway. Don't give me that look. What are you thinking?
I don't know. It feels like a start of a ghost story that you tell on ships.
Okay, you didn't need to say that. That's fine.
Sorry.
No.
We should. I mean, if Carl finds us, at least maybe we'll be brought back. Right?
What?
If he finds us. We should go. Hey, she's a young girl. What harm could she do? Actually, young girls can do a lot of harm. I caused a lot of harm as a young girl. We should follow. Just at a distance, maybe?
Okay. I mean, we're not going to be very stealthy, limping around, but let's just go. What? Let's go. Let's. All I can think is that there's a reason why we're here, and it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't feel comfortable about it, but I'm feeling that a lot these days. I think you're right. I think we should just go talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah. We agree. Okay.
Yes. And as we kind of descend, I'm going to cast Divine Sense, just as precautionary fear takes over just a little bit. Paladin doing paladin things.
I know this is like a weird time, but I like your eyes when they flash when you're doing that. It's kind of weird. It's like a sunrise over the ocean.
I didn't know they flash. Usually I just smell.
Change a
Oh, thank you.
little, I guess. Anyway.
It does not notice you descend. As you get closer, you start to hear whistling, a slow tune. Kaelinor, you cast Divine Sense. Give me a religion check.
Religion. A 21.
You descend down to the ground. And as you notice that Kaelinor is now clutching the bridge of her nose.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, just a headache. She doesn't smell like a crisp breeze or rotted driftwood. It's not evil or good, it's just pressure. It's intense, but it's...
Can you stop your spell? Can you... Don't...
Riars, you notice the whistling stopped.
I'll look in the girl's direction.
She was facing away from you for the moment. But now she's standing very still.
How far away are we?
Say about 100 feet.
Should we call out to her?
Yeah,
I think she...
otherwise... Well, what do you think?
I think she knows we're here.
Pretty darn good to lure us out this far. I mean, if she had any other tent, she'd have attacked us by now, right?
Guess let's find out. I'll just... hello? Not trying to be too loud, but enough, obviously, to carry the distance.
Riars, you hear a voice in your head. Do I call you friend or foe?
Dan's gonna go throw up real quick.
We bio break as I throw up, please.
I'll respond. I should hope, friend. Come in peace.
Riars, give me a nature check. Or perception, actually. I'll take either.
Oh, I'll do perception is better for 19.
There is fauna all around the cobblestone, broken sort of streets that are here, and she's standing right in the middle of it. First thing you notice is that there's no semblance of plant life within about 10 feet of her. And you start to notice that she seems to be shimmering a little bit. Like a mirage. Or something that is giving off too much heat for the air around it. She turns.
God damn.
Hi,
God damn it.
I'm Melissa.
Oh no.
What's your name?
Hi, Alice. I'm Kay.
Been
And
pausing
this
you guys
is-
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm screaming.
Yeah,
I
you
need to go
are.
throw up.
Yep. Oh my god.
Now you
We'll
get
talk
why
to the
I was
girl,
looking
she
at that.
says. Let's go help people, she says. Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. For the
Listen
sound
to
of the
you.
birds in the background of the berries, I knew exactly where they were. I was like,
Mhm.
Yep.
God.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, I know. We're in the
Yep.
fucking forest. Fucking new moon. I'm gonna go throw up.
Horace. As you walk in, you see this shop. There looks to be this kind of open sort of counter that extends down in a diagonal sort of fashion, where you see there is a large selection of what looks to be different versions of meats, all sitting on ice. You see a violet looking tiefling man standing behind the counter. Oh, hello. Welcome. Is everything all right out there?
Do the whole leaning back, looking out the window, and just yeah, I guess someone was practicing magic in the streets.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, probably one of those Ludus kids.
What happens to the Ludus kids whenever they get caught? Just causing a ruckus.
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends. Normally they allow the faculty to handle it, I think, but depends on what they did. Sorry, I didn't get your name. My name's Kenneth.
Oh, is he handshakeable? If I walk
Yeah.
up? Okay.
He's
yeah.
actually, he seems to be relatively pretty friendly.
Okay. I just go and
A little put off by you.
I just kind of still looking out the window. Name's Horace. Yeah, I'm new in town.
Horace.
It's been an exciting first day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ariscar, there's always something that's happening. You hear the sound of a crying baby in the sort of like back room behind him. Oh, sorry. Excuse me for a moment. Please feel free to take a look, whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Of
Happy to
course.
give you a first day in Ariscar discount. So I'll be right back.
When he leaves, I like take my coat off and fold it up as small as I can get it. Um, I like roll my sleeves down to cover up a tattoo. Um, just as it's a tattoo that moves, the ink like is moving, and just as what looks like the tail of a snake disappears from view, a head comes into view. Then I like button the wrist part of the sleeve, uh, and I head back out.
Okay.
You know,
As you do, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
dexterity saving throw. A 7.
Okay. As you do, as you go to head out, you are the door seems to burst through, kind of like somewhat sort of knocking you back and kind of like toppling you a little bit, as you are kind of like pushed behind the door to the left of the door, essentially. As you see that same woman that was standing out front kind of just bursts in and just goes, Kenneth, I'm telling you, it is time to move. We have a kid now. We can't just be sitting here and just... Oh. Sorry. I didn't see you come in.
No, it's fine. Kenneth was just tending to what I'm assuming is the kid you were just talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Takes one look at you. Just, Ariscar is a really nice place for the most part. Did you want some meat? That's a silly question. Of course you did. What can I get you?
I like Fang, like I wasn't about to leave and start like looking around, and
Yeah, I think she thinks that she knocked you further in.
yeah. So I start to walk around, and I'm looking for like a nice cut of fish.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, you see there is... go ahead and... Actually, that's fun. Go ahead and roll me and... give me a nature check.
Nature. Not bad at that. A 22.
22. With a 22, you notice that a lot of these sort of like main cuts of fish, ironically, I would say like you see like one of the stranger sort of things of like, they all seem smaller. And then I think with a 22, like it comes to mind like, oh, where we are, that this would have to be freshwater fish.
Yeah, I was just about to say that if it was like lake fish. I say to her, so did you see where? Did you see the lady that they were taking away?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we see a lot. I don't, I don't assume, to be honest with you. I mean, it seems like more often than not, they are taking away an orc or a tiefling sometimes. So I don't necessarily assume that. Unfortunately, it seems like the orcs are going to be the first people that they're gonna, assume.
Yeah,
which is not okay, for the record.
Yeah, despicable. Even
Because she sees you agree. Goes, yes, exactly. I don't understand why there's this precedent sort of set just because you are built to be like, yeah, okay, so they're naturally sort of like stronger for certain. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't mean that
where
they're.
are they going to take her?
Well, if she's part of the Ludus, they'll probably have the some member of the faculty come get her, and kind of handle it from there. If she's not part of the Ludus, either way, she's going to be. I mean, the closest jailhouse would be the northern jailhouse. So,
in this world's economy, how far does like a gold get you?
pretty good. I'd say a gold is a very good day's work.
Okay.
So you get a feeling that if you were paying for this fish, you would be paying in silver, maybe 1.
Her husband's build and stature, would it be about the same as mine?
Actually, no. I have the picture somewhere. I just don't have it in front of me. But he's actually very tall and like broad-shouldered.
Okay. I will just put like a single gold piece down, and say thank her for her time and information, and like.
But you didn't pick anything out.
Yeah, I leave without even taking whatever fish.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Sorry for the. And you're gone.
Yeah, I'm looking to go towards the northern jailhouse.
Yeah. Cool. Can't be too far. You can see the wall from where you are. It's about maybe, couldn't be more than a half a mile down. So, cool. We'll pause you there. Ogra. You are brought in to a cell. You are not processed. As you're sitting there, you see another figure come in. Also, you see like they actually had like chains on their hands. Unhook the chains. You see this figure is human, dark hair, pale skin, very like boyish sort of features. Kind of like rubs his wrists a little bit. You too, huh?
Over guess? Did they take your stuff
Sorry,
too?
I thought you spoke common. Wait, okay, you do. What?
When they took Ogra in here, they took her bag with all of her stuff in it, and they're gonna give it back, right?
Yeah, they'll probably give Ogra back her stuff. Unless she's guilty. Was she guilty?
Ogra doesn't think so.
Okay, but I'm asking you.
Again, Ogre. This is the first time Ogre's had a problem with people understanding Ogre talking.
Public nuisance? Was that what it was?
Something about Ogre not doing magic from a school?
I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but I missed that. Can you say that again?
Something about Ogre using magic outside of school?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's a student. Oh, she'll be fine. There's gonna be probably a member of faculty that'll come in and they'll handle her, and it's usually the students get way better treatment than you and I would.
What qualifies as a student?
Being a student.
Like, if anyone taught Ogre things, it would be a student of life?
No, I assumed if you were if this ogre was imprisoned for doing magic, I assume they're part of the Ludus, right?
Can't
Because if they're
anybody-
not, it's gonna be bad.
Can't anybody do magic? What's this place called again?
Ariscar.
In Aristar. So, unless you're part of this school, you can't do magic?
Well, not like openly in the street. You said that was it like openly in the street?
Yes.
Okay. Was it violent on anyone?
No?
Deception check?
It's paint!
You blinded someone.
Deception 14.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, then I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Ogre. So what are you in for?
Ogre.
Okay. So you were helping her out when she got caught. Got it. So yeah, I think that's like, I mean, there's like an aiding and abetting sort of thing, but most likely they're just probably kind of holding you over until they handle Ogre, and then they'll probably just let you go, maybe with a slap on the wrist and saying like, hey, if we tell you to stop, you stop, that sort of thing.
Who are you?
Oh, me? Yeah. You can call me Misa.
Misa?
Yeah.
What is Misa in for?
Theft. But I didn't
What?
do it.
What qualifies as theft here?
Thieving.
What qualifies as thieving?
Stealing.
But what if you left something there that's about the same value?
Does the person know you were doing that?
Well, if it's like not being used, then it's not technically theirs.
What? Where are you from?
A bog.
A bog. Is that in North Imea?
No, on an island.
Okay, so South Imea. Yeah, it's
Can
fine.
Ogre
Listen,
get that one message bell now? She just yells into the hallway, I'm guessing.
I'm sure they're handling Ogre the way they need to handle Ogre. I'm sure she's going to be fine. I think, you just What's your name?
Ogre.
You're both named Ogre?
Can I do an insight check? Is he really this dumb?
You want Ogre to do an insight check on whether this figure is really this dumb?
Yes.
Yeah, do so disadvantage.
Ogre has never had a problem talking to people this way in any place she's been to. That a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 19 and then a 3.
You're so sure this guy is dumber than a box of rocks. Is she like your... No, that would be weird. You wouldn't have sisters that have the same name, right? But that's a pretty
Ogre does
strange name.
No.
Okay. It's a unique name. I like it. I guess.
Well, Ogre doesn't think your name's all that special.
Okay. Well, there
See?
is only
Feels
one
pretty bad.
that I know of.
Feels pretty bad when someone makes fun of your name.
I didn't make fun of your name. I said it's a unique name. Wait.
Hmm?
Are you Ogre? And with that, there is a moment where you hear this as the guard behind opens the gate. Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead and take her. I don't. I'm good. I didn't do anything wrong. And you see the guard just go, yep, okay, Misa. And you see the guard just kind of grabs you by the arms. Just say, come on.
Bye, Misa. Ogre hopes she doesn't see you again.
Which one? As you are led down the hall to this office, you notice that there's actually a couple of people that are there we go. That look like they are being asked a bunch of questions by other guards. Like essentially, I think something like Ogre may not understand, but it looks like there are figures that are being processed. But you are led to an office where you see, like moving through, you see you are actually kind of like put in chains, and they have the chains kind of in front of you. As you see this figure sitting at the desk, sort of staring out the window behind her. And then you hear, hi guard, Mayor. And you see she's still staring out. Brooke. Yes, Clive, thank you. Close the door. Hi.
Hello?
Let's talk. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. We'll see you guys next week.